Hello, my very most beautiful Cancers. How is everyone? I hope you guys are all doing amazing. So, my lovelies, we are going to be doing your April bonus reading. And this reading is going to be all about the person on your mind. So, whoever you're thinking about, Cancers, that is who this reading is intended for. Now, this is a general reading, and it may not be able to resonate for all of you. And if you guys want something that is meant for your exact energy, then I do have personals open. And everything that you need to know, whether it's about this reading or about scheduling your personals, all of that is going to be in the description box below for you. So archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors, please deliver clear messages with a very clear understanding for my very most beautiful Cancers, please. May the messages that need to be heard the very most please come through. And may they please find those who need to hear it. Please show me Cancer's energy. A very clear message with a very clear understanding. All right, my lovelies, let's take a look and see what we've got going on for you. I don't know what comes next. I don't react when people mention you. I love you. I hope you can forgive me. Overwhelming at the bottom of the deck. So let's take a look at this. I don't know what comes next. I don't react when people mention you. I love you, and I hope you can forgive me. Overwhelming. A few different energies, a few different messages coming up from just overwhelming. Some of them, all of these different feelings, the feeling of the unknown, the feeling of, trying to keep their feelings to themselves, trying not to let on, feeling like they have to deal with it alone, or feeling like they don't feel comfortable enough opening up to other people about how they truly feel. Maybe issues becoming vulnerable, the love that they have for you, the guilt that they have as well. All of those together could be extremely overwhelming. As well as maybe something was overwhelming within the connection, maybe their own feelings, their own fears, their own insecurities, and it led to some kind of, oh my goodness, guys, some kind of disagreement. I have not had throat stuff all day until I started your reading. There's a message there, throat chakra stuff. It looks like with this, especially with this, I don't react when people mention you. This person could have a really hard time opening up or expressing or communicating or becoming vulnerable, and that could be an issue for them. That could have been an issue within the connection. With this, I hope that you can forgive me. That could have really caused some problems within the connection for some of you. But let's go ahead and just see what the tarot has to say. We're going to look at this person's headspace, heart space, true intentions, and any actions that they may be taking moving forward. So show me this person's headspace. What's going on in this person's thoughts when it comes to Cancer, please. The Knight of Wands, 6 of Cups. Let's get one more. Ace of Swords. So I'm getting a few different messages. Guys, just take the ones that resonate for you and leave the ones that don't for somebody else. For some of you guys, it is coming up to me that Knight of Wands, 6 of Cups, Ace of Swords. Somebody's gaining a lot of clarity now, seeing something in a new way when it comes to this connection. Okay, that's what that Ace of Swords is. It's a major realization. It's some clarity, some understanding. Okay, and also being able to overcome some of their previous obstacles, especially if they have a hard time, not knowing what they wanted or becoming vulnerable or expressing. They could be thinking about how that has played a role and how they need to overcome that here. Because the Ace of Swords is also a card of surmounting previous challenges. It's also a card of victory. The Knight of Swords, 6 of Cups. So to me, this person could have some, especially if they had player-like tendencies, or they had, they were very inconsistent or on and off in the past. That could be something that they feel like they need forgiveness for. They could be having a lot of realizations about that as well, or even the deeper reasons of why they did that in the first place. What caused them to want to be inconsistent or have a hard time committing. For others of you where that's not the case, it does kind of feel like to me that maybe in the past they rushed into things, okay, started something up with you, and maybe they weren't entirely ready for that, and it caused some kind of disconnect here. They're definitely seeing the clarity about it now, whichever way it goes. They're definitely seeing the deeper reasoning behind some of their on and off inconsistent hot and cold actions. So for their heart space, the Ten of Swords, Six of Swords in the reverse. Let's get one more. Temperance in the reverse. So this person has not been able to move past this. Okay, so there's definitely been some kind of ending between you and this person, but they have not been able to move on from it. Temperance in the reverse. They wonder if this is something that can be healed. They have a lot of big emotions when it comes to this. I almost feel like with that Temperance being in the reverse, they don't feel like they are meant to move on from this. Like there's something where they still feel like you could be meant for them despite whatever's happened here between the two of you. What is this person's true intentions? Got the Knight of Cups. Let's see what else. Seven of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. So to me, this is a really clear message. Even at the bottom right now, we have the Knight of Swords. So wanting communication, but not wanting to rush like they have maybe in the past. Now, the Knight of Cups to me can be wanting to come in and express emotion to you, tell you how they feel, make an offer. That being said, you can even see this horse is hesitating, like to take that next step. I feel like that's an energy that they're in. And I don't always feel that with the Knight of Cups, but I am feeling that today. It does kind of feel like this person has a lot of emotion. They have things they want to say to you, but they're hesitating. And then you can see kind of why. Because the Seven of Pentacles, can be a card of overanalyzing, like analysis paralysis, just being in your head and analyzing something so much that you actually don't take any action at all. And I feel like that's something that this person, needs to overcome here. Others of you, they could have been waiting. Yeah, that throat stuff coming up again for a reason, guys. I am telling you, this person has a hard time expressing themselves, opening up, becoming vulnerable. So some of them could have also been waiting for you to be the one to reach out as well, or in hopes that you would be the one and they wouldn't have to figure out how to overcome these insecurities and these issues expressing that they're having. But I do feel like their true intention is to make some kind of offer. They do still see potential. They do want to have a conversation with you, absolutely. So let's see what action they could be taking. Now, what action? Show me what action this person could be taking. What action could this person be taking when it comes to Cancer? What actions? Nine of Swords. So having a really hard time getting past that. It's like they want to. Their true intention, they really want to, but they're having a hard time actually taking the action towards it. Nine of Swords tells me a few different things. One, it's more of that clarification that yes, they have woken up to some new awarenesses, some new truth, some new clarity. Okay, he's sitting out of bed because he's woken up to some kind of truth here. Also, just having it really on their head, on their mind. I feel like they think about this a lot. Okay, you guys can probably even feel that. Okay, Cancers, you guys can probably even feel, maybe they've been on your mind a lot more than lately, a lot more than normal lately. You can probably feel them thinking about you, that energetic pull. It's like every time they think about you, it kind of tugs on the cord that is between the two of you. The energetic cord. Ace of Cups. So they have a lot of a love for you. They still want this. They still see a lot of potential for that here. And the Four of Wands, this is truly what they want. The Four of Wands is reaching a goal, a finish line, an accomplishment, a celebration. Some of you guys, they could think that this is, especially if you feel like you guys could, hold on, I'm stumbling over my words, my loves. I feel like that's something that's going on with them as well. That's a fear that they have. It's almost like they don't know how to express it. They don't know how to say. But this is truly what they want. The Four of Wands is Venus and Aries. That is the astrological energy tied to the card. And it is reaching a goal, a finish line, an accomplishment, a celebration. It can be a twin flame card if that is something that resonates with you. They could feel like you are their twin flame, or you could feel that way about them. But they definitely have a lot of emotion. They still want this, Cancer. They still want this. They just don't know how to get past their issues. They're opening up. They're being vulnerable. They're communicating. They're expressing. You can see this with I don't react when people mention you. They keep so much to themselves. We're going to grab another deck here. I don't normally do this for these bonuses, but I want to, so we're going to. We're going to take a look at what this person's biggest challenge is when it comes to this connection. We're going to take a look at what this person's or what you don't see coming. So this is for you, Cancer, what you don't see coming about this connection, and also or about this person, and then what the advice is for you. So what is this person's biggest challenge when it comes to the connection? What is this person's biggest challenge when it comes to the connection? What is their biggest challenge? Five of Swords. Looking back at the past, but being extremely mentally conflicted. They want this so bad, but they don't know how to achieve it. They don't know how to work past their stuff. So being in a lot of mental conflict. Let's get one more for that. And the Eight of Pentacles. So they're really focused on this. They really do want to work on it. They're determined to make it work. It's just like they keep looking back at the past and everything that's happened, everything that's between the two of you guys, and it kind of makes them feel a little bit defeated. I'm almost getting like reverse energy from that Five of Swords. And it makes them feel a little bit defeated. They have so much remorse, so much guilt here. I hope you can forgive me. So let's take a look and see what doesn't Cancer see coming about this connection? Or what doesn't Cancer see coming within this connection? The Seven of Wands. That this person is becoming very, very certain about what they want. Let's get one more. The Devil energy. That there's a lot of fears. That this person is going to be blocking out their fears when it comes to this connection. Like really be working through those. You know, fighting against those. That is something that this person is doing. As well as, you know, the Seven of Wands is also a card of conviction. It's just knowing that you know that you know. And I do. I feel that energy. Now, for some of you guys, excuse me, for some of you guys where this was a little bit toxic, if this is a toxic connection, just because this person has seen the light doesn't mean you have to allow them back in, okay? So just take the messages how they apply for you. For those of you where this is a toxic connection, you know, this very well could be, you know, you standing your ground and blocking out something that was toxic for you, regardless of, you know, them coming forth. So just keep that in mind. Now let's take a look and see what your advice is. Show me, what advice do we have for my most beautiful Cancers? What advice do we have for my most beautiful Cancers? The Sun card. I do feel like for those of you where this wasn't a toxic connection, you know, that where this is something that you want to come back to you, I do feel like there's a lot of happiness coming in for you, and I feel like Spirit wants you to know that. For those of you where this was, I feel like you being able to free yourself from this is feeling very unburdened, and also, you know, bringing in some closure and allowing you to feel free and unburdened from this, okay? So that is what I have for you guys. Now, if this resonates, let me know in the comments down below. If it doesn't, check out your other placements. Everything that you need to know, whether it's about this reading or about scheduling your personals, all of that is going to be in the description box below for you. If you like the way that I read, please like, share, and subscribe. And most importantly, guys, if you want personal prayers for any reason at all, then just go ahead and put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and I will go through and pray for you. So I am sending so much love and light. Until next time.